Hello and welcome to the wonderful world of old sheet music. I am your host, Nicholas Carroll. Tonight, I'm looking at a piece called Orange Blossoms. It is a waltz. Sometimes there are publications of this that's just called Orange Blossom Waltz. It is the same piece. And here we have Fleur de l'Orange, which is, I guess, the French version. This is by G. Ludovic, it says. Now, G. Ludovic is a nom de plume, or a pseudonym for a different composer whose real name was Louis Jean Goberts. He often would also use a different pseudonym, Straybourg, which is his Gobert's last name spelled backwards. But he also used a few other ones, one of which is Ludovic. At the time he lived, he was very, very popular as a concert pianist, and he also was a famous composer. But his original name, he didn't get any much interest. I shouldn't say any, but he didn't get much interest in getting his pieces published under his own name, because even though to us the name Goberts sounds exotic, I guess you could say, to his society in Belgium when he lived in the 1880s, it wasn't. So it wouldn't set him apart. So he started using Straybourg, and as soon as he did that, he became popular as a composer and got published. So he started using other pseudonyms as well, and like I said, this G. Ludovic is one of them. I played a lot of other pieces by him, and his pieces are in a lot of piano method books. So most people have probably played something he wrote without really knowing it or knowing much about his backstory there. But let's see what the Orange Blossom's like. This is under the name of G. Ludovic. This is one of these older ones that's really tall. This particular edition is published in 1897, though the composer died in 1886, so of course it was written before that. That's just when this particular publication of it was printed. the Orange Blossom, sometimes called Orange Blossom Waltz. I looked online a little bit when I was looking up the composer and reading about the research, though I had heard of Strayborg before and I had heard of Ludovic before, and I kind of knew that part of the story. I hadn't seen, because my edition of this doesn't have the cover, I hadn't seen the artwork on the cover, but I will find a version of that and post the version that has the artwork because I think it's kind of cool, even though my edition doesn't have that. So overall, nice waltz. I thought it was fun to play. It had a lot of different parts. It wasn't boring, didn't get too repetitive, but it did have enough repetition to make it memorable. So, not too surprising because I think Gobertz is in general a pretty good composer. A lot of his other pieces under his other names are great too. So, hope you enjoyed.